Hello, I'm James. Today we're here at Greenbiz Nursery and Landscaping at Green Side Up with one of their planting burns. Today we want to talk about the fertilization process for small trees and shrubs that you may have around your house. First thing we're going to start with is determining what type of fertilizer to use and if fertilization is actually needed. So the first thing we need to make sure is that the fertilization is exactly what we need. By being able to do that, we need to take just a quick examination of the plant material itself, the leaf debris, the stems, the branches, and the tree itself will give you an indication if it's a nutrient deficiency on the particular plant. Doing a quick analysis of the soil itself will determine what type of process or what type of fertilizer to use and make sure you get the right brand. Understanding that two different types of fertilizer to use is the quick release fertilizer and the slow release fertilizer. The simple difference between the two of them is the quick release is activated right away and the slow release will break down its molecules over a period of time. With the slow release is applied once a year. The quick release is applied 3 times a year. That application process should generally take place in April, June, and August. Once you have determined what type of fertilizer you're going to use, then you need to decide whether you're going to use a granular formation fertilizer or a liquid base. In this demonstration today, we're going to use granular formation because that's essentially the best fertilizer for that particular plant. Here we have an example of a slow release fertilizer that we may use. We also have a formation with the fertilizer stakes. And here we have fertilizer tabs that we can place in the ground for the particular plant. Now that we have talked about the different types of fertilizers and the purposes, now we need to determine how to apply that particular fertilizer. In this demonstration with the small tree, we need to determine what the drip edge is. The drip edge is simply the extension of the farthest branch outward will determine the drip edge. In this demonstration, we're going to take a small stake and a mallet and we're going to drill holes around the drip edge to determine the location for the fertilization tabs. Simply take your small stake to the drip edge, to the ground, and you want to generally go 3 to 4 inches down. Once you have gotten your holes all around the drip edge, ensure that you take your PPE and start placing the tabs. Take one tab, put it inside of the hole, generally again 3 to 4 inches, cover it up and tamp. Once we have determined what type of fertilizer we're going to use, we then need to know how much of that particular formation are we going to use for this particular plant. Generally, the instructions will tell you the amount used. Simple application process. Again, you want to ensure that around the drip edge is where we apply the fertilizer as the roots are most active at that particular area. So in this demonstration, we take the granular formation and we spread around the drip edge, carefully not putting too much fertilization or if any around the base of the tree. Once we've applied the fertilizer, at this point we want to water that particular fertilizer in. Simply water until you get about 3 to 4 inches of the soil saturated in that particular area. Once you have completed the process of watering, the fertilization application process has been completed for that particular plant. Again, I'm James, located here at Greenbiz Nursery Landscaping. We'll be glad to provide this service for you if at any time you feel like you can't do it yourself. Please give us a call. We look forward to serving you.